Sometimes the sounds are good.
It sounds good,
Yeah.
but if you're in an AMG, you'll be screaming, "Ah, this is stupid!" Autophiles, wow, this is something special.
Yeah,
So the full name is BMW M850i xDrive because it's a all-wheel drive.
It's an all-wheel drive.
Wow. But I mean, based on the kind of power this put out, I mean, all-wheel drive, I wouldn't be
necessary.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know, compared to AMG, there is a bit of a sense of humor there that is a bit missing here. Here is a bit straight-faced. It's really competent
Yes,
on paper.
Correct. It
You
has
know?
to be the best possible
It
driver's
is.
car.
To the point where it's a little bit PlayStation.
Yeah.
That I think is my first impression. I was reading an article the other day. I don't know whether it's an article or watching a video. And they were comparing the 400Z, the new Z, with the Supra. And they felt that the Supra is technically superior to the Z, at least the Z that we have now. But it felt like the car is driving you. And I get that feeling here.
Yeah.
It's very PlayStation. It's like, dude, I can chuck the car into a corner at, as long as it's not completely nuts speed,
Yeah.
I know I can come out of it. It's so PlayStation, man. Like, no consequence. So, first impression, man, mine is very simple. It's a PlayStation car. I'm telling you, it's a PlayStation car. Not saying it's a bad thing, but not necessarily a good thing. And we shall explore more when we are reviewing the car.
Right. Mine is I don't really see the point of this car.
Dude, it's $1 million car. You don't see a point.
Well, I mean,
Am I a joke to you?
not that this car is pointless. This car is excellent.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find the niche buyer who will buy
Right.
this car, especially in Malaysia. You know?
Right, because you're going to pay a lot.
Yeah.
And
It's not as flashy as the AMG GT.
It's not as heritaged as the
and
Porsche.
911, and it's
Yeah.
not as nice an interior as the Lexus LC.
Correct.
So what's
What's your selling point?
What's the selling point? If the drive is a selling point, it's very it's not an enjoyable per se drive.
No, don't get me wrong. BMW makes some of the best car you can drive.
Yeah.
But at that level that this car is playing, it is more than just drive.
Yeah. You have to
gotta-
have a personality.
You gotta have a point. Yeah, like what you said. You gotta have a point. You gotta have a niche. You know, you gotta stand out. That personality has to come out. This guy is the nerdiest kid in class, dude.
Correct. Correct.
And we're talking about the club of billionaires here, and you are the nerdiest billionaire in the group, you know,
This is why Alpina exists.
to make BMW shine.
Okay, let's go for a drive.
All right, this is the segment where we go crazy, and it's time to go into sports setting. This car is nuts. Fast is an understatement, man. This thing is ballistic.
It's instant, like you see a gap, you can overtake it if you
Oh,
try.
yo, it kicks you.
It goes in.
It kicks you again. It kicks you one more time. It kicks you again. If you put it into sports mode, this car is no chill, man.
Always downshifting.
Always downshifting. More aggressive than you want it to be. When you let go, wow, it just climb back onto the road. It's like there's a buckle on the road where you just go boom. Gila babi weh kereta ni. Oh, toy. It's toy. Oh man. Gila lah. Jahat. Let's go in. Sangat jahat, bro. Oi, downshift by itself. Why?
Must always be in the optimum rev range.
Optimum 8 speed, right?
8 speed. Yeah.
Hey, we didn't talk about the horsepower. This is what, 500 plus?
This is 523
Oi,
Yeah.
523.
and 750 Newton meters.
That's too much. There is a limit to how much torque you should have.
Yeah, correct.
And 700 over is too much. Oi, sounds like a muscle car, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
And then the suspension firms up a little bit, but
Oh.
still okay.
Oi, yo, look at the way it just. Oh, I bottomed it up.
But yeah.
Because it's just so heavy, I think. So since we are in a housing area, let's go to comfort and drive it like how it's supposed to be driven. So tell me, is this uncomfortable lah?
Honestly, for the kind of things it can do at speed, when it comes into comfort mode,
It is surprising.
actually surprisingly comfortable.
Yeah.
Every time I get into an AMG, there's always some lingering issue with the suspension, some little bit too firm. Whenever you see a 63 car,
Them car has no chill, man.
yeah, correct.
It's
This car
crazy.
has a lot of chill.
In this mode, you
this mode.
can have a chill, and that's where the competence is so competent.
Yeah.
It does everything it does so well. It's just crazy, man. Only BMW and Audi, I think, can deliver something like this.
But there's a problem. If you really want a comfortable, fast supercar level performance,
Yeah.
you get a Cayenne. That will fly bumps.
Right.
This won't.
It's fly a bit lah, this bump.
Yeah, this one can.
Oh, it doesn't like it.
Keys.
In most car, it's normal.
Yeah.
So this car, you still have to.
Yeah, you still have to watch out for speed bumps.
What would you give it in terms of performance? Score.
Wow. In terms of competency,
Oh.
freaking 95%.
Okay, I would tell you, if you're talking about sheer competency, I'll give it a 4.8 out of 5, man.
Yeah.
The only thing complaint I have is really the bottoming out. Why are you bottoming out so much?
Correct.
But wow, so competent. You want power, you got power. You want comfort, you got relative comfort. You want speed, smooth speed, you got. You want explosive speed, you get.
You want quietness? Dude,
Not bad.
freaking quiet.
Yeah,
You want fuel economy, surprisingly, you put into Eco Pro, it ticks all the boxes.
It does.
In terms of technical capability.
4.8 out of 5
Yeah.
in terms of sheer competence.
But then it is not the most fun I've
It's
had
not.
in a car.
I think the only complaint we have really is the feel. You know, it's like the car is driving you. Well, whereas in a Porsche, there's always that sense of danger. You know?
Yeah.
This car,
The element of fear is not there at all.
this car, the element of fear is not there. You know you're not gonna crash it because you're in a game. If you crash it, just reload lah. Whereas in a Porsche, the fear is there. That's why when you drive a Porsche, there is a sense of reverence because you know it can kill you. This one, you just throw the textbook out the window, man. You see a corner, go whatever speed.
Yeah, correct. Go whatever speed.
Go whatever speed, do whatever.
But it's kind of like that meme. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Why you booing me? I'm right.
It's like they did something incredible.
Yeah.
This is technically a masterpiece in engineering.
Therein lies the thing. When you're talking about engineering, it's quantifiable. And that's why when you're at this level, you cannot just talk about capability. Between the BMW and the Porsche, the difference is not the science, it's the art. The Porsche reminds you, learn a bit of basic skill. This one, you give it to a 17-year-old kid. Yeah lah, he will do stupid shit in the rain and then he can't brake in time, that's all.
Yeah.
So in terms of performance, I'll give this a 4.2 out of 5. It loses out not in capability, but in, what is that French term?
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. That little bit of unexplainable thing.
Yeah.
The 850i, M850i.
Yes, and
Yes.
as you can see, they chose the most shouty color, this orange, which I'm sure has a funny name.
It's called Karat.
And they put this subtle, but it's
Very
not,
nice.
It's not really chrome. It's nice, but it looks even nicer if it's done against a different color. Maybe black, because it doesn't stand out unless you really pay attention. Then you see like, oh, it's not really chrome. If it was in a different color, wow, these things all would pop up. This color.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then you get some big M brakes with blue caliper,
Oh,
because
I
it must
blue.
contrast against
Why
orange.
blue? Let's see what's the size of this.
20-inch.
I like the face. You know. It's one of the BMW, modern BMW, with a face that I can say I kind of like it. But therein lies the problem. It is also at the same time too safe.
I just feel they didn't
break the mold.
They didn't break the mold. Your 8 Series, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you used to be 6 lah, but your 8 Series it should be.
A bit more than this.
Yeah, correct.
Because the last 8 was in the early 90s or late 80s. yeah.
Yes,
That
correct.
was a complete failure, but it was also iconic at the same time.
It does look very, very good lah. Honestly,
It looks
especially
good.
from this silhouette.
Yeah.
Wow. But then again, you look at this and then you say, does this look more fantastic than AMG GT?
No.
It doesn't look as
No.
dramatic.
No, not even near. It looks very good, but AMG GT is in a class of its own if you
Correct.
compare in terms of looks than this.
LC also is super dramatic.
And we were complaining about AMG GT and how it does not live up to its ancestors.
Yeah.
The SLS, the SLR.
Correct.
Right?
So this is
This is so far from those things.
Yeah.
It's not even the same league, bro. It's a very beautiful car in its own skin. You cannot deny that.
Yeah.
Look at that rake, man. Wow. Okay, so we have that modern BMW
Yeah. that motif lah, where it
yeah.
goes in and then it comes back out.
and it jots out from the body itself. This one is flush against here, but here, yeah, you see that Lexus treatment
Yeah.
a little bit. So, wow, very interesting ducktail.
What is the? I mean, this,
Point.
What is the point of this? Little,
It doesn't look like it moves.
This is like a-
it's stuck on, right?
This is a pencil moustache.
This is
They
this
didn't even
is-
paint it black. Chrome part is.
Oh yeah,
finished in
the
that gold.
satin matte chrome thing, metal
And then
brush.
the exhaust pipes, the finishes are fake.
The finishes are fake, but the pipe is there
The
lah.
pipe is there. It's just,
Okay lah. This is okay. Just don't do a Mercedes
yeah,
Benz
where
style.
there's nothing there. And then you look underneath, you see one single exhaust
Go
pipe.
down.
The boot is actually quite usable. It's powered.
Okay. Okay,
And,
not bad.
yeah,
the
it's-
entry is a bit small.
Entry is small,
Ooh,
yeah.
very small.
But I
Like
transport
like
look,
literally
Yeah.
You can see. This is like 4 inches more wider than my palm at its maximum.
Yeah.
Some luggage won't fit here.
And the thing is a bit high lah. It's above my knee. I did transport quite a lot of things, and I thought I had to take out things to transport more things, but no, it's super deep. It goes all the way in.
It's very, very deep.
And then you can actually fold down.
Oh yeah, wow. Wow! Electronic?
Yeah, it has some push.
Oh.
But you need to push the front seats.
Okay.
I'm surprised they put a powered boot, but I guess in this class you have to. I'm more surprised that there's no sunroof.
Yes.
$1 million car.
Yes.
No sunroof. That's
No sunroof. It should be panoramic.
Yeah, correct. If you go in, this is electronic, so
Okay.
it goes in front, but it's completely useless.
The rear seats is useless.
Yeah.
Let's.
No, don't bother.
I'm not gonna bother going in.
Don't bother.
So, and then it will. Will this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So it'll
like
crush your occupant's leg unless you come in and intervene.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though it's not an M8, it does have a little bit of subtle M touches, like seat belt with a little bit of this. Whereas AMG will give you red seat belt.
Yes.
Karate.
Porsche will give you yellow seat belt. It's
I mean,
very
for all
good.
the complaints, it is very well proportioned.
I don't think there's complaint. I think it's just that when you put it amongst its friends. So let's line up an AMG GT here and an LC there.
Yeah.
Then
And
you-
911.
and 911 here, then you have a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
By itself, it's an amazing looking car, but you're amongst very difficult crowd. All right, let's check out the interior.
Let's go in.
Right, so yeah, there you go. The door card, huge door, heavy door. Seats, to be honest, it feels like a 3 Series seat. Maybe a
The
bit
size,
larger, but it's definitely not 5 Series size. Let's start the car first. Whoa, hear the pop bang, bro. All right, so this is a panoramic of the interior.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling very overwhelmed, that's exactly how we feel.
The only little special bit of treatment is this glass piece.
This is like what Volvo does also. lah.
Yeah, correct. One thing that was a bit bland to me is when you close this up.
Oh, there's a giant, giant,
Just-
giant panel of silver, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of empty panels here.
Yeah. Empty.
Okay, size.
I couldn't get Apple CarPlay to work, which was very weird.
But there is Apple CarPlay.
I think you have to pay to subscribe to it.
Oh, Technically speaking, I mean, it's a very ergonomic interior. It is a little bit lacking in drama. You might say, oh, this is subtlety, but dude, you're comparing yourself to Porsche 911.
Yeah, and if you're a BMW fan or you pay attention to BMWs,
Yeah.
when you look at this interior, is there anything in here that is not on a 5 Series? Maybe the knob, which is still in the X7.
This texture,
But it's not that special.
it's not that special, and it's very amateurish. It's very Korean, bro.
Yeah.
There is competence, but there is a complete lack of artistic direction.
Even this thing, dude. What is this? Why are your borders so thick? Typical BMW fashion. The vent is broken already.
Oh, yo.
I will have to praise this interior for some things.
What?
One, I think this digital instrument cluster, the animations are very, very smooth.
Okay.
So if you rev it, you look at the deco, it's basically instantaneous.
Pretty nice. And I like this. The fact that all the buttons are available
Yeah.
here.
Okay, one more thing to praise.
Oh,
I
oh.
think their parking camera system is quite cool.
Let's see.
It will suddenly come out and show you exactly what you're going to hit.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It tells you. It highlights it.
The steering follows the angle where you're going. When it comes red, that's when I think it pops up.
Straight up. Yeah, orangey. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's the one.
There you go. Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Not too bad.
And they match the color of the car.
Oh, they did? Oh, it's just a standard color. We don't know.
The other thing that was good was the sound system.
Let's sound it.
Follow you home. My tummy is
Oh my
starting
God.
to jump.
And the best part,
Zero toll.
you want to go next track.
Oh, wow.
And previous track. So you go back.
Like a madman
It's
doing
so
signal
dark.
to himself.
开演唱会，意想不到投资比
Yeah.
Hold on. That is distinctive. Okay, let's stop there. Hey, not bad! It worked! It's so stupid. But it works.
But it works,
Okay,
yeah.
I praise you, my friend. I praise you. Right, so, okay, exterior, man. What would you give it in score?
Ah man, I really objectively think they did a good job. But in this segment, you need something special to pop. So it's a 3.8.
I give it a 4. 4. It's a very good looking car. I'm not going to fault it. Yeah, compare. But the interior is where I really want to talk about. This is very subpar, bro. I mean, ergonomic wise, yeah, but ergonomic is not what you're operating at. You know, we're not talking about 150,000 ringgit car. Ergonomic is not good enough. You gotta have a sense of purpose. You gotta have art. There is no art here. There is a lack of direction. There is competence, no vision. And we all know BMW are not known for quality on the interior. But there is nothing to talk about. I get in here, I get so disappointed, you know. At least give me some color. Yeah. You're talking about $1 million car. Yeah. You can't do this. Yeah. It works, it's functional, no flair. Very disappointing for something that is supposed to be the flag bearer of a brand as prestigious as BMW.
Yeah. My interior score,
3.
Yeah. Actually, it should be lower.
Yeah, 2.5.
2.7.
Oh, you're a bit harsher than me.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
yeah,
there's
I know,
nothing new in here.
That's all you need to say, dude, come on. I'll give it a 3 lah. It's okay lah. Ayo, the pedal shifter is just so low class, man. I've touched pedal shifter that feels more expensive than this in cars that are worth 100,000 ringgit. Oh, this is bad shit, man. Value. Okay, let's play guess the price. You're telling me this is above $1 million, of course lah.
Yeah.
This needs to be considerably lower. Because seriously, man, a Porsche 911, you know it will retain its value. Like crazy. It drives like crazy.
Yeah. And you can park your Porsche 911 anywhere. And people know you have an icon.
And they knew exactly what it is.
Yeah.
This one is, you have to justify it a bit. Yeah. So it has to be significantly lower, but it's above $1 million. So I say 1.05.
Wow, very close. 1.088.
1.09.
Road tax also on the 911 should be cheaper, right?
Yeah, because it's 3 litre. 2,000 ringgit only. Yeah. Only, bro. This is what?
12,000. Company one. Company one.
Oh, okay. 6 lah.
6, yeah.
The Porsche is real deal, you know. From the way the steering feels, it feels like a normal car, you know. Until you really push it. You really need to wake it up, you know, in order for you to feel special. The Porsche is special. Full stop. This is a BMW fanboy car.
Maybe against an Aston Martin competitor, it may make a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only way I can justify it.
Maybe because you want a V8 lah.
Yeah.
You want to feel the V8. The sounds is there. The feel is not there. To be honest, the feel is not there because it's very muted. One thing about this car is so muted in terms of its sound, vibration, noise, harshness. Very muted to the level where it feels simulated, even though it's real. So if you're going for V8, because V8, brother, I know V8, but the kind of feel, that feedback that you feel in a Porsche at a different level, bro. So yeah, Boxer 6, yeah, 3 litre smaller, yeah, 100,000 more expensive, but take my money anytime. Okay. And here's the thing, you know, I mean, if resale value matters to you, this thing I'm telling you will tank very fast. But a Porsche, you look at the price, I will vomit blood, no reason to buy second hand.
And how will this car age in the interior? That's another big question.
It already is broken. The Porsche is special in every way. Other than one thing, everybody else has it.
Yeah.
And that's the only problem with the Porsche.
and
it's
that
the
price,
Vios.
of the supercar world.
The supercar world.
And at that price, you're getting the base model.
Yeah,
it's like everyone in the club will be like, this guy
and then the fella who pays less for a Recon turbo, he's gonna look at you, bro. 3 out of 5 for its value.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 for me. Autophiles.
Autophiles. Signing out. BMW M850i xDrive. Still hate that sound. So
it's like Microsoft Windows 95.
Chime. 850i. Nice car, bro. Cannot afford.
Yeah, same.
Top cock only.
Correct.